This tutorial will show you how to broadcast your voice in Adobe Connect. In order to do so, you'll need to have a microphone to record your voice. You're strongly encouraged to use a headset microphone. Headset microphones are often clearer than the microphone built into a computer, plus it will cut out the possibility of feedback from a microphone being near a computer's speakers. First, make sure your microphone is plugged into the computer before entering the meeting room. Otherwise, the microphone won't be recognizable as an option. If you accidentally enter a meeting room having forgotten to plug in your microphone, simply close out the meeting and enter it again with the microphone plugged in. Next, we need to go through the Audio Setup Wizard. It is important to go through the wizard each time you enter a meeting room in order to make sure the correct microphone is selected, your volume is at a level others can hear, and you can hear others speaking. From the Meeting option, choose Audio Setup Wizard from the drop-down. Depending upon your permissions in the room, you may see more or less options than what is shown, but Audio Setup Wizard will always be one of them. After selecting Audio Setup Wizard, a box will pop up on the screen. Click on Next and you'll be able to test whether you can hear others by clicking on Play Sound. You should hear an 8-second music cue. If you don't hear the music, make sure the volume is turned up on your computer. If you still can't hear the music or it is playing from the wrong device, check your computer's sound settings and make sure the correct speakers are selected. If you are using a headset microphone, you'll want the music to play through the headset's earphones. The next option in the Audio Setup Wizard is to select your microphone. In this example, I'm choosing the recommended headset microphone. If you don't see your microphone, make sure it is plugged in and then exit and re-enter the meeting room. Click Next when you're done. The following option is to tune your microphone volume. Click on Record and speak into your microphone at the volume you'll use during the meeting. Make sure what you say is long enough for the computer to determine and set a proper volume, preferably a long sentence. You should see the blue recording bar moving across the screen. If you don't see the bar moving, make sure your microphone isn't muted and that you've got it near your mouth. When you're done recording, click on Stop. You can click on Play Recording to check out how it sounds. When you're finished, click on Next. This final test is to test the silence level. There is often background noise our ears automatically tune out, but the microphone will pick up and broadcast constantly. In order to set up a baseline of noise to ignore, click on Test Silence and refrain from talking for 5 seconds until the test is over. Click on Next when you're finished. The final page shows you that the Audio Setup Wizard is complete and your levels have been set. Go ahead and click on Finish. It is important that you go through the Audio Setup Wizard every time you enter the meeting room in the future. With the Audio Setup Wizard complete, you are now ready to broadcast your voice when the time comes. You will be able to broadcast your voice by clicking on the old-style microphone icon at the top of the meeting room. Depending upon your permissions, you may need to wait for your instructor or meeting host to provide you the ability to speak before you see that icon. With the icon selected in green, you'll know your voice is being broadcast because there will be symbolic sound waves coming out of the microphone icon. When you're not speaking, mute your voice by clicking on the microphone icon again so that a slash is through it. One last note about broadcasting your voice. When you aren't speaking, it is important to mute your microphone. Failure to do so will subject everyone else in the room to your breathing, chewing, or unintended utterances during the meeting. It is in your own best interest to mute when you're done speaking. To review, use a headset microphone. Plug it in before entering the meeting room, go through the Audio Setup Wizard, and only broadcast your voice when you're speaking. Following these steps will allow you to successfully broadcast your voice so that you can focus on the meeting, not technology.